and welcome to my channel, Fred Makes Things, and a little introductory video for you. If you've been on my channel any amount of time, you might know that I do long-term Friday projects. These projects are like larger crafting style things that take longer than a couple of hours to put together. Friday, we just finished our paint by number time lapse of our rainbow deer. So this Friday, we're launching into a brand new project, which is this Windermere angel, or really she's a spring angel. Why this project, you might ask, and why this introductory video? Two reasons. Reason one, in January, I swore off cross-stitch projects, and here we are in April doing a cross-stitch project. That is because I have a box of like craft kits and things that I want to get through, and I promised myself I wouldn't add to that box until I cleared out some of the stuff that I already had. And all that's left now is one more paint by number project and 2 cross-stitch kits. The cross-stitch kits were gifted to me by my Buy Nothing group that I'm part of on Facebook. If you don't know what Buy Nothing is, I'll link a video here that I made a couple years ago explaining it. But quickly, it's just an online gifting group that I belong to on Facebook, where people post things they no longer need from around their house, or ask for things that they might need for their house. There's a lot of children's items, baby stuff, things like that on there, home decor, furniture, anything that's in pretty good condition that you might have need for, people post. And someone posted these 2 lovely cross-stitch kits, this Windermere angel and this snow angel. So it's like a spring angel and a Christmas angel. And because we are in spring, we are doing the Christmas angel. The second reason is I actually really enjoy cross-stitch. That Peanuts cross-stitch kind of killed me over Christmas, but I'm starting this quite a bit earlier, so hopefully I will be able to be more relaxed in making this. So yeah, let's quickly talk about what this kit actually is. So we have the Windermere angel. She's a small little cross stitch. She's only 8 by 9¼ inches, but she's on 18 count Aida fabric. So if you don't know what that means, cross stitch fabric comes in different count numbers, and it's how many sections per inch, basically. Most things that I've worked on this channel, I think all things I've worked on this channel, like, not sure, are like a 10 or a 12-inch count Aida. So it makes for larger stitches, a larger canvas size. The greater the number, the more stitches per inch, very much like a thread count for cotton for your sheets, right? Like 200 thread count is much higher than 150 thread count. 400 thread count is much higher than 200 thread count, right? It's all about the amount of threads within an inch of fabric. So I didn't think that was going to be too much of an issue until I actually started working on it and realized just how small the stitches are. But yeah, so let's quickly talk about what came in the kit. This kit is from 1990. Both of them are. So I believe that's probably falling into the vintage line, right? 33 years. I actually haven't looked them up online. I rarely do. But yeah, so we are on the Windermere Angel. It's by Marbeck, kit KB14. Like I said, she's 8 by 9¼ inches, 18 count Aida fabric. And it comes with all of the usual things like the needle, the thread, the instructions. I have already started this project. Here's the guide, right? You can see my markings on it. What we're doing is we're going to be doing 30 by 30-inch squares. I started with 40 by 40, but they were too large and it was taking too long, so I chopped them down to 30 by 30. Some videos we're going to do 1 square, like my starting square. Other videos we're probably going to do 2, like this guy here, things like that. Right, we have all of the instructions on this side, and to give you an idea of how big it is, it's actually 144 stitches across and 173 stitches down. And we're doing, like I said, 30 by 30 inch squares, so you could do the math if you want. I think it's going to be around 16 parts, but don't quote me on that. I don't know, and I probably won't know until I'm nearing the end, because like I said, some parts are going to be 2 sections at once. So that's this. I actually took time, split up all of the threads, labeled them on this lovely piece of cardboard that was included. They suggest that I do this, and so far it's been making things work out pretty well for me. It looks like a mess, but it's not. It's actually pretty easy to navigate. So those are all the threads. What's also really cool is that we have a whole bunch of like shiny threads too, right? Like these like little iridescent and metallic threads that come in here too. And they look really pretty when I'm stitching them in. I have no idea at the moment if they come across as nice on the camera, but I really like them. So we have a bunch of those colored threads. This is also my like little tray that I keep things in. I have extra floss holders in here, binder clips, pins, marking pens, things like that. I'll show you the original needle that came with this kit, but I'm not going to use it because it is rusty. Actually, I don't know if I have the original needle. I thought I put it in here. But I don't see it now. Wonder if it got cleaned while being shoved in here. These are all pretty clean. Anyway, the original needle came rusty, so I got a different embroidery needle instead. That's hanging out right here. But there's extra embroidery needles and stitching needles and things like that if I need it. And then let's talk about the canvas. So you're going to see a sneak peek to where I'm at when I decided I should film this video, or refilm this video, really, when I realized how big I have. So here's the like 3 parts that I've done already. These are extra threads that I don't want to snip off because they're going to carry on into other sections, so I just have them nicely organized here. The camera might not be picking it up, but it's a really soft blush colored, really like light pink kind of fabric that we are using. I have it all clipped in. And then I don't remember where this pink hoop came from. It came from a different cross stitch kit, but it's like the perfect size to work on. So that's that basically. I've done 4 sections already, and as you can see, it's going to be 1 major section, 2 sections, this part here, there might be a 4th here, and then we're going to continue down. So here's, you can see how like little those stitches are when you compare it to like my finger. Right, like those are little tiny stitches. This one little like 90 by 90 square here, it took me like 15 hours almost to make. It's really complicated because of all of these little rows, or like this little spray here, but man, that took forever. And then I don't know if you can pick it up in the light, but it has like those like little iridescent threads running in it too, and it's very pretty. I'm really actually enjoying working on this. So yeah, look for part 1 on Monday. And quickly, like, do you like this look? Do you like the idea of us starting in on a counted cross stitch so quickly after swearing them off? like I said, I really enjoy making them. And so I really enjoy doing these videos. Like my husband asked me, he's like, you were so frustrated with the last one. And I was like, yeah, but I've given myself like time. Like I started this almost 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks before I have to post the first video. And so I have like quite a bit of time before I have to start getting them up. So I think that I should have enough of a buffer to keep going. And I can do like this big section took 2 days, but like this took me like 6 hours. This took me like 4 hours. So it's like manageable chunks of time, I think. But yeah, so if you want to see this unfold over the next 3 or 4 months, this is going to be the project until probably the end of July. Unless I get tired and I switch it out for that paint by number. But right now we're looking at this being our project until the end of July. So if you want to see that, think about subscribing. This will be a video posted every single Friday without fail until it's finished or I need a break. And if you want to check out any more of my content, Mondays are miscellaneous. We're going to be heading into unboxing season soon, or unboxing week soon. That should be next week. So if you want to see resin unboxings or cat lady unboxings or things like that, stay tuned for those. And then Wednesdays are sewing content, either discussing sewing projects or Sewers Club or things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. So yeah, like the video if you like this, if you liked this video, or you're excited to see how this turns out in the next coming months. Or if you just, I don't know, want to like the video in general. But with all of that being said, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye!